We're going to be in the book of Luke, here in the 6th chapter, right here in the 19th verse. And this is Jesus talking to the disciples concerning the multitude, wanting to, reveal to them what was already established, was an establishment before the word became heard. This is something that God's already even said in the word, in the Old Testament. So he says he know the plans that he has for us, right? Plans of peace and plans of to be able to prosper and not for us to be harmed or not for us to be living in guilt or in sin or in shame. But he has plans, perfect plans, peaceful plans, ready plans, established plans. Oh yeah. Now how I'm gonna go ahead and get the backup for this is right here in the book of Luke, right here in the 6th chapter. All right, here at the 19th verse, we're gonna start there. This is what it says: and the whole multitude sought to touch him, Jesus. Okay, being Jesus. All right, for there went virtue or power. It's another word for virtue. Out of him, came out of him, and what it do? And healed them all. Healed all of them. Healed all the multitudes, people. Okay, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, "Blessed be ye poor." Now he was explaining to them what he established already. Watch this. "Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of God." That's already an establishment. It is an establishment. It's basically what he said. But you got to listen to what he says. Okay? And then he goes on to say, "Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled." Hungry for the word, desperate for his teachings, and willing to go, far and beyond. That kind of remind me of the woman that was and had an issue of blood for 12 years. How she didn't let what could have happened, stop her from, proceeding and going in or, continuing in faith that she had and, in what she believed. That if I could just reach out and touch his garment, I'll be made whole. And she did, regardless of what the consequences would have been. And she received healing. The very moment she touched him. Virtue came out of him then. Made him turn around and say, "Who touched me?" Even though everybody else was touching on him. And the disciples was like, "Who you talking about? You got all these people touching you and you asking now who touched me?" Nah, That was Jesus was like, nah. It was something else. Because I felt virtue come out of me. I felt power come, leave my body. I felt it leave. Okay? So, again, who touched me? And she realized she wasn't hid. Went up there, told everybody what she did, and her testimony made her whole. So, I mean, this is... She reached out for something that was already hers. Uh-oh, come on. Something that was already hers, which was her healing. No matter what she had to do to get it, she still went forward. I mean, even through, she looked death in the face, basically, concerning the faith that she had in Jesus. It didn't matter what was what. It didn't matter. As long as she reached out for it and touched it, pow, it happened. So here in the 21st verse, he says, "Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh." These are establishments that's already been made. Okay? "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." Now, you know what he says whenever that happens? He says, "Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. So he's saying, don't you worry about it. If it happened to you, the prophets had to experience the same thing. They had the same treatment. So, and their reward is great. Not was great. Not only was it great, but now it still is great. They still celebrating their reward, which is being with Christ for eternity. That's more than what we can ever ask for and dream of in this life. So that's just so that's just something else, man. All right. Now, but woe unto you, this is what he's saying now, to those that are filled now, that are rich now, that are healthy now, and that are, so this is what he's saying. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Look at that. Now, that's why he says to charge the rich, so that way they won't fall victim of being high-minded, too much more high-minded than everybody else. That's why he says it's important for us to charge the rich, but we don't do it. I'm not gonna, but okay, here we go. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Look, this is establishment for those that are wealthy in these times. And I'm talking about the ones that have wealth and refuse to give in the manner of the Spirit of God. That's what I'm talking about. This is what this is saying. So, woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. These are establishments concerning the multitudes of people, concerning the, oh man, that are in different areas and in different positions, just different. Everything about what's being said here is different. But you see that Jesus doesn't leave out anything. And I'm talking about he's saying, like, for who I'm saying this towards is exactly who this is for. Whether it's, and even if they don't like it, this is exactly who it's for. It don't matter. See, now God is no respecter of person, so he don't care about, this, that, and the other. He loves us all the same. He loves us all the same. So, and then he goes on to say, woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you. And so did their fathers to the false prophets. See that? But I say unto you, which hear, love your enemies. Do good to them, which hate you. Whoo! Bless them that curse you, and pray for them which despitefully use you. People don't preach on this right here, huh? Wow. Bless them that curse you, and pray for them that despitefully use you, and unto them, or unto him that smiteth thee on the one cheek, offer also the other. And him that taketh away thy cloak, forbid not to take thy coat also. He's telling you, no matter what people might do, show them. Like, I know that sometimes it can get you mad, or it can get you upset, or it can get you whatever, irritated, whatever, because of the actions of certain people, or actions of people, period. But then your reaction is the one that's going to count. Regardless of what's being done to you, your reaction is going to be what counts. God is looking at you concerning the thing that came towards you. How are you going to react? You see? How you going to treat? Because, see, now, he's saying to you that, hey, if you want everything to go well with you, do and be well, and, pursue to do the things that are kind unto others, and to do good unto others, so that way it will happen to you. You are a king and you are a queen in the making of real